publisher, and I'm here with the wonderful Tim Kelly. Thanks so much for being with us.
It's a pleasure.
Tim is with Highlands Residential Mortgage, and they're the December Spotlight. So if you haven't checked it out, definitely do so. And Tim is one of the top 1% in lenders in the United States. Has been since 2015?
That's correct.
Yeah. And top 5 out of 160 for his company at Highlands. And Highlands was just voted #1 place to work for lenders. Where's that stat from?
That's right. National Mortgage News ranked Highlands Residential Mortgage as the #1 mortgage company to work for in 2019.
That's great. So, great place to work. If anybody, so he's been in the industry for 15 years?
That's right, 15 years now.
Just a little bit of time. For anyone out there who doesn't know much about lending, so what is it that you do? And, tell us a little bit, did you always think you'd be a lender?
Yeah, I did not think I was going to be a lender. I love finances. I've been in the banking world for even longer than 15 years. And kind of stumbled into lending. And what I do is I help people achieve the dream of home ownership and keep it from becoming a nightmare by helping them manage what is often their largest liability, their mortgage debt. So home ownership is the American dream, and I'm just happy to help others achieve that.
That's beautiful. So walk me through a step-by-step. How did you get where you are today? I mean, you're really successful in what you do. How did that start?
So I started off my mortgage career as a loan officer assistant for one of the top 200 loan officers in the country. This was
back. Good way to start.
It was. I was very fortunate to start off that way, especially when I started was in 2005, right before the housing crisis. And so I saw the way that he operated his business versus all these other salespeople, where once that recession started, they were looking for new jobs. And so I ended up staying under his tutelage for 7 years before I ever originated my first loan, getting just so much experience from taking the application, making sure the person's in the right loan program, to following up and serving them after closing. It was just something I couldn't have ever passed up, and very, very fortunate to start my career that way. Certainly helped me out so far.
That's great. That sounds like a great start. So what happened after that? So did you go off on your own at that point?
So eventually I was, his assistant, and I started working with other loan officers in the office, and I was doing a lot of work, and they were reaping much of the benefits for my hard work. And so eventually I cut the strings and went out and started originating on my own. And being the fact that I had 7 years of experience and knowledge behind the different programs and the ways of structured financing, I was able to quickly propel myself as one of the top lenders in the country.
That's fantastic. So it's a good way to model and then pay it forward and then get it done. Yeah. So do you have any secret weapons? Let's hear about how do you get clients? What is it that you do to go out and get clients? I know you have 24 plus seminars that you're able to do on home buying. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So having a lot of the product knowledge that I have acquired over the years, really my secret weapon is being able to sit down with anybody in any situation and provide a solution to the type of financing needs that they're going to require to purchase that home, to refinance or renovate that property. And over the years, I have put together over 24 different financial educational seminars and now webinars that we're able to use as a lead generation tool, that we provide all of our past clients these resources on demand, and allow them to refer their families, friends to us so they can get that same level of education. And it's resulted in the majority of my business coming from past clients.
That's beautiful. Lots of referrals. Do you guys advertise? Do you advertise at all?
The only advertising I do is with no real producers. That's all you need.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Tim. Thanks.
No problem.
So we're going to pause it right there, and we're going to cut this little piece out.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a secret weapon or something that you do that you feel no one else really does, or a reason for success that differentiates you, do you think?
Sure. I mean, I think, at the end of the day, a mortgage is a commodity. The 30-year fixed conventional mortgage I provide is the same that you can get down the street. What is the differentiating factor is the service that person gets before, during, after the transaction. We are come from a place of contribution, and basically when we meet with a person, we're trying to make sure that they are aware of all the different programs that were available to them, and they know why they are getting the type of loan they're getting, and how that loan is going to be maintained over the life that they're going to be in that property. And so when we're sitting down with people, they can clearly see that we're not just a transaction, we're building a relationship to help them manage that large liability of their mortgage debt for life.
So, I mean, for you to get where you have, risen to, do you have any advice for anyone out there who's like thinking about becoming a lender? Like, is there, how would you know if it's a great fit for you?
Sure, I actually think about this question a lot, and I think if you are interested in the mortgage industry, or if you are not having a lot of success in your current career, you need to start off as a loan officer assistant like I did. There's no better way to learn than through experience. And if you're going out there just trying to sell and build relationships without really understanding what you're selling, you're just not going to have a lot of success. It's going to take a long time to get there. So if you join a successful loan originator or join a successful company as an assistant or admin role, you're going to get that experience, and then when you're ready, you make that transition like I did.
I love it. So you're not actually practicing on the people, you're learning before you go.
It takes patience to be successful in anything, and people need to be more patient when becoming loan officers or real estate agents, and learn before they go out and sell.
Oh, I love it. So for you, I know you're a busy guy. Like, this guy's got, a lot going on, and he has a 10-month-old at home.
That's right.
Like, can you tell us, like, what's your day-to-day? Thanks for being with us today, by the way.
Hey, of course.
What's your schedule like on the day-to-day?
Man, so like you said, my wife and I just had our first child, so my schedule is so much different this year than it was in the past. My day begins when the nanny shows up at 8:30 in the morning. So as soon as the nanny walks in the door, I'm running out the door to head into the office. We have offices in Centerville, Virginia, and Falls Church, along with Rockville, Maryland, and outside of Baltimore. So I go to one of our locations and just grind out my day, doing all the follow-ups, all the calls, and the nanny's done at 4:30, so I'm home at 4:30, and spending time with my family, my beautiful wife and my amazing son. One of the reasons why Highlands is #1 in the country is because we have such an amazing system that allows us to, utilize our smart watches and our smartphones to pretty much conduct our entire business. So while holding my 10-month-old, I'm able to still get a lot done.
Nice. And you light up when you talk about Jack too. So that's the
do.
most important thing, right?
Family first. First.
Absolutely. So what is the next, speaking about a 10-month-old, what does the next 1 to 5 years look like for you? Like, what are you looking to accomplish?
So I'm really excited about the future in the mortgage industry. I'm really excited about the Northern Virginia real estate market. Over the next 5 years, we're going to continue to ramp up our educational seminars and series. We have started holding webinars this year, and those have been really well received. And next year, we're going to start rolling these out on demand. So instead of a scheduled webinar that you have to listen to, you can literally go to our website and just access all 24 classes and watch at your leisure.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
Thanks.
So is there anything else, Tim, that you'd like to impart to our real producers?
Sure. I mean, being on this platform with such high-level real estate agents, I would just like to say that I have lived in Fairfax County for 30 years. I am a true believer in the benefits of home ownership, and we're currently facing several problems. Number one, we have the 3rd highest rent in the country here in the Washington, D.C. metro area. There was a survey done this year, and 68% of home buyers had regrets when making their purchase. And buying a house has become one of the most stressful experiences in people's lives. And so being an advocate for home ownership, being a local lender here in Fairfax County, serving all of the Washington, D.C. metro area, it's my passion to educate as many people about the benefits of home ownership. Homeowners are, research shows us homeowners are healthier, happier, they feel more stable, and there is just no quicker way to build a family's net worth than through real estate. And I'm just happy to be a part of that transaction for so many families.
That's wonderful. Yeah, like 500 families since 2013, right?
Yeah, we've served 500 families since joining Highlands. 213 of those 500 have been first-time home buyers.
That's beautiful. So, well, you heard it here at Real Producers. Thanks so much for being with us today, Tim.
No, thanks a lot. It's a pleasure.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.